Hello, Happy New Year, and it's Q&A Friday on New Year's Day, Chinese New Year. So for Q&A Friday today, I just wanted to say that a question that was asked to me yesterday was, what's the most out of the ordinary thing you've been called to do? I wouldn't exactly call it an out of ordinary thing. All I did was hug somebody, and in 3 instances in the past, I've caused people to cry by hugging them. The first instance was, it was like a homeless meet the street kind of night, and I hugged a homeless man. He cried like uncontrollably because that was the first time anyone had come that close with him for I think years or something like that. The second time was at church when I welcomed a girl. It was the first time she had come to church, so I welcomed her with a hug. She doesn't get that kind of affection at home with her parents. She cried during the service as well, and so the third time I don't actually remember, and so that was an ordinary thing with out of ordinary results. I didn't get too many other questions this week, so I got this app, so I'm gonna answer the first 5 random questions that it's gonna ask. If it's true that we are here to help others, then what exactly are the others here for? I think that's just a philosophical question. That's just a dumb question to begin with. How do they get air inside the bubble wrap? It's so easy. It's like the caramel in the caramel bar. You have plastic with the bubbly side on it, and then you just slap it on with the flat side. How hard is that? Why do many video game and anime characters have blue or purple hair? Since blue and purple hair is not natural, you got anime characters with blue and purple hair to do extraordinary things that normal humans can't do. So easy. How old are you before it can be said you died of old age? That's a good question. When you're considered a senior, 65 and above. It depends on where you are that's considered a senior, really. If you've got grandchildren, I'd say you're old age. Over 50? Over 50. Let's say over 50. Okay, how many questions is that? 3. Okay, 4. If a stripper gets breast implants, can she write it off on her taxes as a business expense? I would say no, because you can't write off clothing or attire as your expense unless it's part of your uniform. That's not part of her uniform at all. Okay, next question. I am not changing any of these questions. They are going in order. So I think this is the 5th question now. If croutons are stale bread, why do they come in airtight packages? Since croutons are so dry, if you don't have them in an airtight bag, what would happen is that they would start absorbing moisture from outside it. So if you live in a humid environment, it would start getting soggy and moist over time if it's not stored in the right place. And I remember taking a pack of the old style Trident gum where it's like a little stick and it comes in that foily package. I took it back to Hong Kong because it wasn't fully closed. The entire package of gum got all soggy and moist, and it was almost like somebody had kept it in their mouth for a very long time without chewing it. That's why they come in airtight packages. I don't know if that's the 5th question, so this is going to be a bonus question if it is. Why are pennies bigger than dimes? That's just the way it was designed. I think the penny was a more favored currency when it was created, so they created it bigger. And dimes are silver, it meant that it would look more of a value, so I guess it was smaller that way. And I don't know about nickels. Nickels are bigger too. Nickels are bigger than pennies. It's just the design of them. Those are Q&A Friday questions. If you have other questions to ask me anything, list them into my videos or something like that. Tweet me, I will answer your questions. That's the end of Q&A Friday from the Wingman here. And once again, I wish you blessings and prosperity for this year.